Good morning, you guys. It is currently about 10 a.m. I've been on the road for 3 hours and I just got to my best friend's house. I have two good best friends of mine and I'm at one of their places right now. And you might get to meet her. We'll kind of see. I don't want to force her to get on camera because I know it can be a little awkward, but hopefully I can get her on here for you. I thought it would be really cool to show you guys what I eat in a day while traveling. This is a trip that I try to take as often as I can. It really helps recharge my batteries and helps me avoid any kind of burnout. And it's good for me. I'm going to try to hustle and get into my friend's apartment because not only did I have coffee this morning, but I also had a full Stanley of water. This is only a 30 ouncer, so it's not like I had the full 40, but I need to pee. I will show you what I had for breakfast this morning here in just a minute. It's not going to be a video because I didn't think to do this until I was done eating my breakfast, but I'll still show you. Here's my outfit for the day. I am just going to stay in my jeans and my hoodie, just keeping it simple. These egg white bites are one of my favorites from Starbucks. I don't go very often, but I order these even when I'm not tracking calories. And this sugar cookie almond milk latte looked so appetizing at the time, but it was just okay. It was fine. Nothing special. For an early lunch, we took off to one of our favorite places called Oso. This is a place in the Paseo district in Oklahoma City. We love it. So good. I tried to stick with the chips that I had on my plate to kind of help me portion control, and it helps a lot, but I did go and grab a few more after that. Every time we come here, I get the ahi tuna tostadas, and they are delicious. I always pair it with some street corn on the side. Look at her tacos. These were the birria with the consomme. They were delicious. I had a bite as well. And I'm pretty sure that this is the only chip that I had with the street corn. Here's a little taste test as if I wasn't sure that this was going to be delicious. It always is. It's my favorite. I decided to go ahead and just scoop some onto my plate. That way I wouldn't sit there and eat it with the chips the whole time. And then we went over to Trader Joe's. We do this almost every time that we meet up. It's just one of our favorite stops.
It's kind of very like
Tease. Oh, Topeka. That's the coffee. Yeah. This is my favorite. And that's the espresso that I love.
I bought mine for $8. I'm kind of glad I did.
Oh, God. I think the majority of this stuff that I picked up is just going to be a compilation of things I wanted to buy but didn't because they're hella expensive. I almost got some of these mochi, but I forewent them just because I knew that I wasn't going to eat these tonight. But I love that they're in little individual wrappers. I haven't had this brand, but I've got to try it. These were not what we had for dessert, but we just had to sit and admire them because look at how gorgeous these desserts are. Our next stop was Stella Nova. We adore this place when we come by the area. Hello. And I saw that they had a new s'mores latte, and your girl had to try it. I'm kind of wishing now that I got whipped cream, but at the time, I was just trying to save some calories. But here's a little cheers before we taste test these. Ooh, that's really good. You taste the graham cracker a lot more than I thought you could.
Yeah.
We then went for a little mall crawl, so we went to Marshall's. We didn't go in with really any plans. We just kind of wanted to go in and look and see what the stores told us we needed. It would be a little lie if I told you I didn't want to take this candle home. But what stopped me is that it was a little messed up on the top. And if I'm going to pay full price for something, especially if it's a little overpriced, then it needs to be in the right condition. But it smelled great. This I actually did buy. I bought one of the sugar-free Torani syrups. I have been obsessed with them for years. And the one I find myself using the most is this just plain Jane vanilla. It's good for coffee and it's good for waters. I wanted to get this coffee cup. I thought it was precious, but as you can see here in just a second, there's a little smudge right there on the top. And I thought I could rub it off, but there was just part of it that was not leaving, so I left it there. Also, I just want to apologize if you hear Elmo in the background. I've tried to turn it down as much as I can within reason, but I have a toddler to entertain. Once we were done at Ross, I went back and changed into some comfy pants because we were going to the Promised Land, Olive Garden. The plan when I got there was to get the salmon and just stick with a light little something, but the shrimp scampi is only 490 calories. And shocker, this was actually less calories than what the salmon was going to be. So not only did I get to have pasta, but I got to fill up on salad, and I was able to stick with only one breadstick. Didn't know that was possible. But also, if you're not dipping your breadsticks in Alfredo sauce, you are completely missing out, my friend. Here's another taste test, acting like I don't know this is going to be incredible. It's always incredible. But look at this dish, 490 calories. I'm still shocked. And then when we got back, we had a couple of cookies, and that is how I ended my day. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, and I'm about to take off. But I thought I would show you what I'm wearing first. Lauren and I went through a ton of her clothes last night, so I made a little haul. She got rid of so many. I think I have 2 full bags of just clothes that she didn't want anymore. And this and this are part of that bag. But I've got that, and I'm also taking off in her shoes. Fun fact, I have actually known Lauren since I was 12. And we kind of rekindled our friendship after she moved back from living in Mexico for 3 years. And even in between them, before she left, I saw her at youth camp as a youth leader. Our dynamic was different because she was also my roommate when she moved back. We moved into the dorms about the same time. She moved in as kind of the dorm mom because they needed one on campus. I moved in as a student. And she also taught one of my education classes. I also used to be an education major because at a point in my life, I thought I was going to be a teacher. So yeah, that's how I know Lauren. I've known her for most of my life now, and she's been a good friend to me. I love her. And I love her clothes. I'm so happy. But I will see you guys when we go and get coffee. I'm about to head out of here and go home and cuddle my baby. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, I finally made it to the gas station. It took me a minute to get my coffee because it got really packed as I got there. But I'm really sad because it's almost sour. It's not a good cold brew. And all I got was a cold brew with sugar-free caramel and a little bit of cream. It's not very good, and I paid too much money for it, so I'm debating whether I should just sit and try to drink some of it or if I can just toss it and just bite that bullet. I don't know. I hate to waste, but I'm also trying to heal that part of myself and realize that I don't have to consume something if I don't like it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I've got to get gas, but regardless, thank you guys so much for joining me on this little trip, and I'll see you next time. Bye.